Alright, so this will probably be like, probably have to do like a part 2 on YouTube or something. We're gonna do a little replay, little redo action of this Moto 2 finish because, yeah, I guess it was a GWC, right? I hope it was. Anyways, we hope so. It's gonna be Vulcan and Armada going down to the line too. I believe a green white checkered. If it's 3 laps, then I'll lose comp, but I think it's 2. To decide the second moto, green flag, and we have 2 drivers without a win on the front row, so could be interesting here. So I think white flag here. Super close battle. Armada and Vulcan getting into it. Into the corner. Vulcan with the run through the middle. Armada the run on the exit, and I think Armada gets it at the line. Some other close finishes as well, but another exciting green white checkered. Of course, 2 motos down, 2 GWCs. No surprise there, you know, as far as Chili Cup races go. But look at the rewind. This was hitting the white flag here. And you see Armada just had that really good run on the outside. And this was the chance for one of these drivers to put a win on the board. Neither of them have been able to get one. They've, you know, both been very close. Armada a few second places. Vulcan also some second places. A lot of podiums. They go into the last corner. Vulcan's going to go for this middle run and try to steal it. He gets a really nice drive through the middle of the corner, but then Ramda goes up. Until he goes up, hits that cushion, and Vulcan just like trying to keep it clean, but he's trying to get the win. Armada gets that fat cushion run. Vulcan tries to block it, but it's too late. And yeah, that cushion run for Armada was really strong. Drive to the finish, and he's going to pick up his first moto win of the season. First moto win in a long time, too. Long time. Vulcan's going to take second. Luke third. Roman fourth. Shift fifth. Opix sixth. I believe that is Camby definitely seventh right there. Hunter eighth. And Justin coming up in ninth again, I believe. Wow. It's tough. So an exciting finish right there. Yeah, Ramda putting his first moto win on the board. It's been a long time. It's been a long time, but he comes back and gets it here at Chile, which is funny because I don't know if he has a moto win in the past at Chile. Oh, actually, that's dumb that I just said that. He absolutely does. Like, maybe. Like 90% sure that he got a huge win, or maybe it was a tiebreaker for second. I don't know. In the first season of H5 on the original Chile on this game, so you know, different here for Ramda coming back to come back to a completely different version of the track, you know, our third version of Chile here on Halo 5, but gets adjusted to it, pulls it off, takes a moto. Now it's going to come down to if he can keep that going for the overall. But yeah, first win for him in a long time, first one on Chile in a long time, so pretty cool that he gets the returning dub on a historic track, or, you know, version of a track. Going to be going into, oh my god, why are the... So it's 181, right? Okay. Need to clear my throat. Okay, hold on. Let me write this down because I'm going to cheese it. So what, 257? I'm putting this in chat. I believe 257 is when this moto should be ending. Okay. So, lineup here for the third moto is going to be Sector, Hunter, Camby, Opix, Shift, Roman, Vulcan, Armada, and Luke rounding out the field for the third moto. No. Doing those tomorrow. Green flag. nice tire carnage already. Okay, already some nice battles off the start. Pretty typical Chile start here. I think that's Vulcan trying to get to the front as fast as possible, not wasting any time here. Strong drive to the front. And that is Armada again, too. So, 2 drivers from top step of the podium last moto. Now we have a 4 wide for the lead. Cammy's going to get shuffled out of that one. And Vulcan should open up a nice gap here for the lead. Yeah, it's going to be a nice gap for Vulcan at the start here. Gonna lead some laps. Had to start in the back too, so really nice drive to the front. We can't really understate that. I mean, that was like 2 or 3 laps right there. Goes from the back of the field to the front. Obviously, a little bit easier to do in a 9 driver field, but still Still not that easy. It's still a lot of people to get through. Track as short as this. Tight as this, with all this action. Pretty impressive. Oh, might have a 3 wide there, too. Oh, my God. You see Vulcan on the side of the screen, too. And he actually biffs it. He wipes out. Oh, no. Vulcan with that fat drive. Let's get a replay on that one. That looked really bad. Vulcan here, you know, wasted no time getting to the front. But, yeah, just a fat two-wheel. Just ripped that for so long. Spins out. Way too much momentum right there. And only Roman making contact. Everybody else actually dodged him, but it still might be a caution on that. A nice job out of majority of the field there getting by Vulcan. That could have been a lot worse than it looked like. We're going to get a caution here, line him back up. Okay, so line back up here. It's going to be Roman and Opix now in the front row. Lead us off. Green flag. Already Armada looking inside for that second place spot. We might have a 3 wide behind for second, but no. Camby with the fat run, going for the big dive. Almost pulling it off on Hunter. That could have been a huge move out of Camby there. Really close. It's going to get intense here for these top 5 spots as well. We're going to have a 3 wide for third. Really close. It looks like Opix just wants to get on the cushion. Camby's going to slide up to it as well, but now they're both going to fall in line and go after Hunter. Oh! Ran out of room there. Hunter's spinning out, and maybe a caution on that. We'll see how that one's called. That's pretty close. Let's see what they do coming to the backstretch here. Nice drive to the inside out of Camby again. For these fat dives, love to see it. So yeah, we will get a caution on that. Okay. Okay, so pacing them down on the line is going to be Roman and Luke on the front row. And a green flag. Benjamin turn 1 and 2. A lot of drivers shifting to the inside here. It's going to give Roman an early advantage, getting outside early, and just tons of block passes and crossovers going on back here throughout the rest of the field. Oh my God. Camby almost just annihilated Hunter. That got really close. Vulcan getting too high on the wall too. Had that really good start, but, you know, messed up pretty soon. Like maybe 6 or 7 laps after taking the lead. And just hasn't been able to recover yet. He's still trying to get out of last place here. Making fat moves, but trying to get out of that spot. He had a really nice run through the pack in the very beginning, and then it just hasn't been able to get it back going since then. Camby has stretched out a gap, too. That's interesting. We haven't seen that out of him all night. He's going to be in second place by quite a margin there. Running out front. Everybody else behind them, though, is like these spots are all in contention. Big dives coming out for Luke and Opix right there. Vulcan with the crossover. Armada maybe making this a 3 wide almost. Not going to happen. Going for the dive. Not quite, but he is going to get the block pass on Hunter. With a 3 wide behind them. And that might settle out for Armada now. Armada might be good. Settle into that 4th place position right there. And still some intense battles here happening in the back. Justin has kind of fallen off the pace here. Vulcan and Opix back here for like 7th and 8th, just going back and forth with these block passes, waiting until they settle out and try to make some gains. Shift and Hunter maybe making some moves up there, so that'll help him out a little bit. Vulcan not wasting any time, didn't even think about it there, just goes to the inside. Gonna try to take advantage. Opix gonna make it 3 wide for a little bit, and it might end up being 3 wide again. Most. Oh wow, this battle's getting pretty tight. Vulcan working that middle line again. Opix with the crossover in return, but Vulcan does get the block and the momentum steal. That was kind of insane right there. Really crazy battling. I don't know how he was able to pull that off. He gets the block on Opix going for the crossover, and he gets the momentum steal on shift. So that pretty much worked out as well for him as it possibly could have. He's getting really rough with shift right there on the outside, not giving him any room. Well, any extra room, I should say. I mean, he's on the out. He didn't crash. It's fine. Opix back into this battle. 3 wides back. But with that run, Vulcan might run away with it. He's going to be good. And is this Sector? Sector is actually caught up to this. So now he's battling with Shift. And Roman has also gotten up to this for blue flags here. It's like a second place battle between Camby and Luke there as well. The rest of the field pretty singled out right now. This is where we have all the action. He's going to get by Sector. Unfortunate timing for Sector. As soon as he gets blue flagged, he was starting to make some gains on Shift, but Shift messes up. So maybe this opens the door for him again. The blue flag's completed. He can start to make moves. He's going to look to the inside. Go for the dive down the middle. And Shift not the greatest run on the outside. Does Justin take the line away? He's like thinking about it. Doesn't do it. It's going to allow Shift to get some more runs and gain some more speed. And I don't think, yeah, he's going to go way by there. Kind of loses his opportunity. All right, Roman. Little fucking excessive. So he's going to get in front of Opix there. And this is gonna mix up this battle for sure. Vulcan, Opix, and Shift duking it out as the blue flagging is occurring too, while we've got 4 drivers battling through this blue flag pack, and we've also got second and third starting to get back into the picture too, so this is getting pretty ridiculous. But Camby and Luke having to work the inside there. If they wanted to make fat gains, they would have had to do the outside, but going to have to work inside for the blue flagging, so probably not going to make the fattest gains here. But yeah, that Luke-Camby battle still going on between, and it looks like Luke will take the second place spot, Camby falling into third, but still not too far off. And some more blue flag traffic in front of them too. So plenty of time there. Armada starting to get back into that picture too. Not that far off of the podium spot. This can be right there. Shift then Armada. Armada's fourth. Shift getting lapped. This is Hunter. Next to go a lap down. And interestingly enough, with all these blue flags are actually getting back into it here. Most of the pack getting back together. And I don't know what's going on back here. Armada trying to get by Shift. It's Roman and Hunter now. Now starting to settle out. So this is... Oh, Hunter. Oh my god. Keeps it on the track. Got a little scary there for a second. So now this Opix, this is the situation we saw earlier. Now this Opix-Vulcan battle is heating up. Hunter's maybe going to get back into it. And Luke's there for the blue flag too, so it's going to get really weird. And then we have Armada back there as well. Not fighting with Camby, but trying to catch up to that. This is just weird with all the blue flagging we have now. Oh! Vulcan just destroys Hunter on the side there. Nice shot of that. So yeah, this 3-way battle is getting ridiculous. So now it looks like Luke's able to complete the blue flag, and Opix and Vulcan are just going to resume. I mean, they never really stopped. Keep this battle going. Camby's starting to get pretty close, but not quite there yet. Armada inching forward, hoping that, you know, Camby gets stuck behind an intense Vulcan and Opix battle, but they're starting to solo out a little bit. Maybe that does not help him very much. Very different here. All the motos have been not similar at all. Like the first moto, lots of battling for like the entire time. Only like a caution or two. Second moto, yeah, battling, but like several cautions. And then this moto, not a lot of cautions and a lot more single wide. We've seen like more individual, like two driver battles instead of like 4 or 5 in a pack. It's very different motos here. Kind of interesting. They're all playing out differently. I don't know. Some tracks, like you'd expect motos to play out kind of similar, but at least right now, tonight, Chili Cup, don't really know what to expect out of these. They drive by, rip another lap. Let's get an update on... Okay, so we're getting pretty close here, too. 2:57 is when the race ends, so not that far off, like 15, 14 laps to go. And here it is. Vulcan going to reignite this battle with Opix. We're just kind of waiting for it. And yeah, not a lot of time left in this race either, so I'm kind of plowing through this one. But you know how Chili Cup goes. Would not be surprised if there's another late race caution. Yeah, Vulcan and Opix just been locked in that battle like the entire race. Just always going for it, not giving up those spots. Both of them wanting that extra point or two, depending on what position they're in. And Armada has worked his way by Camby at this point, so he's now in 3rd place. Camby's fallen out of the podium spot, but still in a good top 5 position. Oh, is that Armada going for it? Going for the blue flag around Opix and Vulcan, and that's going to play a role in the battle. Stops up Vulcan's momentum on the outside. And Opix trying to use Armada's. These blue flags, I don't know how they keep these battles going with the blue flags. This is just ridiculous. They're going to have Camby maybe splitting the middle here too. Oh my god. Oh, tough crash on the back. Oh, might be a caution on that one. A lot of stoppage through the field. Let's see how they go on the backstretch. Yeah, so how late are we? Oh, that actually lets me see the scoreboard now. So it's going to be 5 laps to go. 5 laps to go. So not a green-white checkered.
Yep.
But little 5-lap restart here. Still a lot of time to make moves, but I mean, this race is practically over. These guys can't really wait on another caution at this point. Any moves you're going to want to make, you're going to have to do them on this start here. On this restart. Roman and Armada leading him down, and green flag. 5 laps to go. Love the tire contact. 4. Keeping it clean so far. A lot of inside running. Camby. Oh, no. He's going for a fat move. Gets Vulcan in the outside. Unfortunate. Just like 3 now. Camby going for these podium spots. Getting involved. 2 left. Making a late race drive back to the front here. I mean, he was already in those podium spots, but had to regain with that restart. White flag here for Roman. And a close 2nd place battle as well. The slides, the dives. Roman takes the win. Camby will finish in 2nd. Armada 3rd. Luke 4th, and maybe shift 5th on that one. Double check on that. All right, so yeah, everything I said was correct. 6th was Hunter. Opix comes across the line in 7th. Vulcan 8th, and Justin with the triple last place. We'll see if he can complete the quad last here in the last moto. See, another really different moto. So they're not playing out similar at all. So I believe 335 for this one. Let's get everybody lined up. This last moto here, 12th Chili Cup, Chili Bowl, Chili Cheese. Gonna be Sector, Vulcan, Opix, Hunter, Shift, Armada, Camby, Roman, and Luke lining out the field. Green flag. 75 laps to go here. This 12th Chili Cup event. Complete the 300, at least as far as the motos go. It's even more than that with the heats. Oh, Vulcan already some wall contact. Luke through the middle. 4 or 5 wide there for like 2nd, 3rd, 4th. Making big dives, wasting no time in this moto. Last one, last chance to get some points, get a chance at this overall here. Big overall bonus here for this Chili Cup tournament, essentially. Its own thing. And Shift leading him down after a few laps. The driver's getting stuck on the cushion. Armada going for a dive on Camby. And Opix and Vulcan next to her. We're already resuming some of these battles that we saw in the last moto. Somehow they're all already starting to get back together and get involved again. And Shift and Roman with a really good start. Be out front 1st and 2nd. That's Luke and Armada going for that 3rd place spot. Camby still involved, looking for some momentum here, and Vulcan maybe entering in the talks for this top 5, as those last 3 drivers are also duking it out super hard with their own 3 wides. Classic Chile action here. Pack of 4, pack of 3 right here. Oh, close 2-wheel on the outside there. I wonder if Camby's going to make some sort of move here. Yup, there it is. Making it 4 wide. Oh, a little contact with Armada. Gets really close, but he saves it. Going to lose a lot of time, but nice job keeping it on the track. Going for the dives again. That's Vulcan and Camby trying to bring it down on Luke and prevent him from getting away, with the Shift and Roman battle for the lead happening as well. And they probably want to try to get some... Oh, wow. Vulcan with a huge dive to attach right there onto Luke and get the draft going. Oh, what the hell? Getting really close. The top 5 right there. We've already... Should have been like a couple crashes already, but these drivers are keeping their tires down and not completely wiping out yet. Doing a good job. You know, it's been 3 motos plus some heats. They're starting to get a feel for it. You know, they're expecting the cheese. May be able to prevent a few of these crashes at this point. Probably won't see a repeat of Moto 2. Oh my god, Camby getting forced outside. It's going to settle back out. Hunter going for a move. Yeah, that's going to be a fat 2-wheel. So the top 3 is Roman, Shift, and Luke. 4, 5, or Roman, Shift, and... Oh, that's right, Vulcan made a fat gain. So Luke 4th and Armada 5th is going to be our top 5. And these 3 drivers battling for last. This last place battle is actually like the hottest battle on track. Oh, not a lot of room there for Hunter. It's going to send him towards the back. Oh, pit cheese again. Close there. But Luke saves it. And is that? Oh, okay, yeah. So Justin getting pretty close there. Starting to work his way into the top 5. And lap traffic battles coming up here soon. Really important to get up front and get your clean air on Chile. You get clean air on Chile. It's like the most important thing, especially on this version. You get up front, you get those clean cushion runs, and you just make fat gains. We've seen a lot of that tonight. Even with a 9-driver field, like, it's ridiculous how much you can do. If you just get out front, oh my god, tires being shoved aside. Camby avoiding a collision there with Opix could have been really bad. Could have been a big caution right there. Roman getting through the lap traffic. Some other drivers trying to work their way through. That Shift and Vulcan battling for a spot while also going to be working their way through that lap traffic here soon as well. Oh no, Justin in the pits. That's going to be a caution. This one's pretty funny. We got to get a replay of this. Oh yeah, Justin cheeses the wall that lap. Luke adjusted to the battle here. Going for it. Oh! Justin gets punted out of the track. That's going to be a caution here. Said it was going to happen eventually. Second driver collected by the pits. Still a lot of time left in this race, too. We were hardly into it there. So this restart is going to be, out of all that action, Armada ends up in second. So Roman and Armada leading down the field here. Green flag. So he's going to go for that cushion early. Camby consistently has been trying to go for it. If you can get the room, it can work out real well. That's going to be a big battle through the middle there. Oh my god. Camby trying to make things happen. Lots of slide jobs. There's not enough people up front really going for that cushion early, I think. Oh, big punt there for that was Justin again, I think. Oh my god, they keep it clean though. Whoa, shift getting a little loose there. And making some contact with the tires. Roman leading him down. So we're probably getting closer to the halfway point in this moto here. Nice little battle there between Luke and Opix, and Shift entering that as well. Oh, what happened? That happened like right under the flag stand. It looks like it's going to be another caution here. Oh yeah, fat run on the outside. That's what happened. Really unfortunate angle. It all happened really fast right there, but Luke loses it on the wall, and the tire hits the finish line, like the finish line that's peeking out by like a centimeter, forces him over. That's why you get some really crazy crashes on the finish line on these tracks, because the finish line sticks out just a little bit, and if it happens at like just the perfect angle, it can make things insane. Doesn't happen very often with how little the finish line sticks out, but again, you never know. If you get a crash with the perfect angle, it can happen, make things weird. I'm going to be doing this restart. Getting closer here, almost at the midway point of this race, or pretty much at it. Green flag. About halfway through this last moto. And Vulcan, being the driver up front to go for that early cushion. He's waiting for somebody to do it. Vulcan's going to be the one to try to make it happen. And he is making some fat gains. And if he can keep this going, he may have a shot at the lead. He's really making gains, and Roman up front has to worry about Armada on his inside as well. And now he's going to be stuck in the middle because Vulcan's making these gains. It's going to be a 3-wide battle for the lead. And Vulcan might get the advantage out of that if Armada can't get the dive here. Ooh, Vulcan rough run on the cushion there, though. Nice 3-way battle for the lead here. Oh, and they're really bunched up back here, too. Oh, no. The dismount for Sector. That may be another caution. Yeah, they were duking it out. Like 2 separate packs right there. See if we get the caution call now. Dismount, it should be. I don't know if he called it. Okay, Justin definitely did not call a caution when he should have. Shout out. Oh, okay, now we got it. All right. Just waiting a little bit. Set the line here. Gonna be 29 laps to go. Sounds like a lot of laps, but here on Chile, not really. These laps are going to blaze on by. Vulcan and Armada leading him down. Green flag. Be interesting to see how this one plays out, because Vulcan was the one to go for the cushion early last time, but obviously, you know, starting on the inside there, he's still going to try to go for it. He's going to slide up and make it happen and just go for the crossover on Roman. Making things weird here, but keeping the lead battle alive. And getting really intense there for that 1-2 spot. And if some of these guys in the back can lock up in the cushion and work together, they could get real close. We could have a crazy battle. Crossover for the lead. Starting to see it happen. Shift and Luke outside making some gains. So they're still battling. 2 wide up front, Vulcan and Roman. Keeping this battle alive. Oh, the big dive. Going to be a slide job on Shift for Luke. Going for the lead, but not quite able to make it happen. Little mid-pack battle there. That's Armada, Hunter, and Opix. Camby and Sector working at it in the back there. Oh, yeah. Big punt Roman into the stands there. Love that. Keeps it back on the track, though. Keeping the race green. Just taking out a few fans and then resuming the race. Oh, Shift. Stuck on the wall. Now we have like a 4 wide through the middle. What is happening? Armada going for the move on Roman, really tight. Shift making gains, going for what? Where did that momentum come from? He's going to get the block pass too. Now he's right in the middle. This 3-wide battle. Ooh, Opic's just not sure where to go. Camby now. Potential to get some points back. Opic stuck on the wall. Got a little scary. Keeping it green. That's Vulcan and Luke in 1-2. 3, 4, 5 right here. Armada, Roman, and Shift. And they're going to be getting up to lap traffic there too. So things might get weird because there's not that much time left. Yeah, there's not that much time left. 14, 13 laps to go. Really not a lot of time left. Things could get weird up front for Vulcan and Luke. Vulcan going through quite a bit of lap traffic. He's going to have some more in front of him. And then 3, 4, 5 are just super close, and none of them really willing to make moves yet. Still some valuable points right there up for grabs. Oh my god, Vulcan forcing it on Justin. They barely dodge him. It's one way to blue flag, I guess. It's going to cost him some time, though. Yeah, 3, 4, 5, super close. Basically just waiting on the move there. Like, all those guys can go for it, just waiting for the right time. They know it's probably like the last move they'll be able to make. Probably not catching up any farther, but there's a huge crash on the front straightaway, and that's definitely going to be another late race caution here. Let's another look at that one. Definitely gonna mix things up. Camby just loses it on the wall, comes down into Armada, who has a crazy flip. Shift goes into the podium. 4 drivers involved right there. Almost half the field at this point. That's going to be another late race caution and going to put him into a 4 lap. So last time it was 5. This time it's going to be 4 laps to go. So not quite a green-white checkered, but another super late race caution here. Going to be Vulcan and Luke on the front row, leading him down. Green flag. 4 laps to go. Last moto at Chile. Vulcan in the middle, going to lose some spots here. Not sure where to go on that start. Going to try to steal the outside momentum off Luke. Gets himself back into the battle, which good for him because that could have been really bad super early. Really close. 2 to go. Vulcan trying to save it. Getting on the back of Luke, going for the dive bombs. White flag. Last chance here for Vulcan. And Roman's still creeping on the inside, but not going to make it happen there. Lose a lot of momentum and maybe lose a few spots. At the line, Luke's going to take the win. And lots of people behind. As every finish goes. Vulcan trying to make it the 4 different motos. 4 different winners, but wasn't able to make it happen there. Luke with the win at the line. Roman second. Armada gets the 3rd. Vulcan losing 2 spots right there. The last lap. Gonna finish in 4th. Hunter 5th. Sector 6th. Hey, didn't finish last. Opic 7th. Camby 8th. And Shift 9th. So, overall points for Chile. 4 motos. Lots of bonus points to go around with the Chile Cup tournament, which the overall battle is actually super close. Luke ends up taking it over Roman with 149 to 148, so super close finish for the overall battle. That's 1-3, 4-1 for Luke, and then 2-4, 1-2 for Roman. So ended up being super close in points. 3rd ends up being Armada, not too far off with 141. Going to get him those last bonus points for the tournament too. a third place finish in the tournament. Those last few laps there, that last moto, huge. Vulcan could have maybe stolen that third place spot if he actually pulled off the win, but you know, falling back to fourth there definitely affected him and missed out on those bonus points. Finishing in fourth overall with 130, 135 in the moto. Fifth is going to be Hunter with 127. Camby sixth with 125. Opix and Shift seventh, eighth, tied 124. Opix getting that tiebreaker. And then Justin with the nice 115 right there. Solid 115 in the back. So there you have it. There is the end of the Chili Cup. I'm cheesing the limit. It's not that big a deal. But 4-moto tournament, the return of the 4 motos at Chile, and ended up being a pretty close battle. Top 4 realistically, like few things go differently in some of those motos. Anybody in that top 4 could have won this, honestly. Like few things go differently. You know, different driver gets like 2 wins, clutches up on the 2 wins. If Vulcan got a win, it could have made a big difference, but any of that top 4 was really in the fight there, which is nice to see because that's what we're used to at these Chile events. Usually a few drivers in contention. Ends up being the same here. But yeah, that's going to be the conclusion of that tournament, sending us into the last week, which will be the Pepperjack Park tournament conclusion. Going to be the last 2 tracks there. We raced the short track last week, and now we'll get to finish out that whole tournament with the intermediate track and the triangle cheese track. See how those go, because three very different tracks